there. This is going to be a full moon reading. Moon magic, if you will. This is for the full moon that is happening tonight, or wherever you are in the world. It's going to be a little bit differently, right? Yesterday was 11/11, the portal of new beginnings. It's been open for a minute, though. I can assure you of that. Now, if you follow me on my live, excuse me. Ooh, Mercury. If you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, then you would have seen what I've been channeling these past few days, and it's big. On today's live, they said to me in this very riddly type of a way, something's arriving that's already arrived. Say what? Something's arriving that's already arrived. And in the Lenormand deck, first card I pulled was the bouquet. The bouquet can be a lot of different things. One thing it is, though, is a wish coming true. Then I had the clouds on top of it. It's something that they hid from you, whether purposely or something you refuse to see yourself. If you're a high priestess or high priest, they would have hid it from you, most likely. Because we see everything before it comes, we would have foresight into this, and some things are not meant to see before it comes. Some things are meant to be a surprise. Now, the high priestess gets her insight, right, or her psychic ability. It's a gift. It's not her own. She just knows how to tune into it. She knows how to transmute it. She knows how to alchemize it. She knows how to work it. She's open and tapped into that part, right, to source. So if they choose to close that part from her, they will. But she's gotten some hints along the way, something tell me. They've tried their best to secretly hide something. And I think when the time is right, boom, it gets revealed. But do you see why they're saying something's arriving that's already arrived? I've been continuously channeling for a huge part of this year. Something's hidden in plain sight. Last week, they were bringing it up yet again, very strongly. I was sitting in the dentist's office. I don't know if I talked about this on YouTube yet, but I was sitting at the dentist's office waiting for my daughter, and I saw a pamphlet, and on the pamphlet it said hidden in plain sight. And then they made me go and Google the definition. It's something that could possibly be right in the open, but blended in. That same night, besides them making me technically Google it, they also showed me the Edgar Allan Poe's The Letter story. How they tore the place up searching for a letter and looked everywhere, except in the most obvious place, which is on the desk, where most letters are usually found. Something's arriving that's already arrived. Whether this is because it's already been presented, whether it's because it's already been around, whether it's because you caught glimpses of it because you're the high priestess, and even though that, you know, they're blocking it, you still can sniff it out a little bit. Something's arriving that's already arrived. A wish that was made a really long time ago, I believe, gets granted. I think the wish could be something you possibly forgot. You guys know the saying, right? Oh, it's 11/11, make a wish. Make a wish. What do you want? Anything your heart desires. You are the dreamer of dreams, aren't you? All you got to do is believe. What if this is your disbelief? It can't happen. That's too good to be true. I don't qualify for that job. I don't look like his usual type. What if the clouds, the blurriness, what if this veil, if you will, is because of you? All right, I'm going to use the 8 coins tattoo tarot that was gifted to me from Iris. And I was using it this weekend and I love it. Ah, very first card is the Star. You cannot make it up. I just said 1111, make a wish. She's looking up. You guys have heard me channel look up for quite a bit of this year, huh? Look up. Something's arriving that's already arrived. You're getting something that you may have asked for that you don't remember. Or maybe it was something you asked for and the packaging is a little different. Or maybe every single thing that you've ever asked for, down to the T, comes in and you're in disbelief. The Star is Aquarian energy. Something tells me within the next few months it's going to be huge. That would be around Aquarian season. Aquarius, they're highly intuitive, but they're also logical. Aquarians are dreamers. We live up in the ethers. My imagination is insane. I could have a whole love affair in my head with a stranger and be happy with that and be single. It's something about us aquas. You'll never find an aqua unless they're damaged or broken or have other things in their chart that will make them settle with other people. And we've done that if we've had karmic lessons and shit, right? If we've had lessons to go through or if we have other things in our chart. But a true aqua is an independent person. There's an aha moment. I think the aha moment is something is revealed that's right in front of you. It's like, and I was talking about this on live, it's not doo-doo people, right? It's not like, oh, it's a doo-doo boy, it's a doo-doo girl, oh, they're scrubs, oh, they're still stuck in karmic shit, Missy, they're low vibrational. That's not what I'm talking about. Remember now, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everybody. If you still have doo-doo people that are coming to you, okay. I mean, shit. Moth to a flame, we attract everybody. But that don't mean you got to take them, and that don't mean that's all you're going to get. This would be common knowledge that if I shine so bright, I attract everything. The Star shines really bright, doesn't she? What if she shines so bright, she blinds her own self? What if she's so magnetic, she doesn't even see it? Her light is so bright, she blinds herself. There's a wish coming true here. Is it because of the 1111 pathway and the gateway? I don't know. Is it because it's divine timing? I don't know. It could be all of the above. All I know is that there's a bit of magic in the air. But it's also old, mixed with the new. Something arrives that's already arrived. It's so Dr. Seuss, Blue's Clues, right? Sherlock Holmes. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Bitch, what the fuck? It's the Chariot. The Chariot and the Star. The Chariot follows the North Star back home, if it is ever lost. If you're ever lost, what do they say? They say, follow the North Star, it leads you home. I have said this since 2017, that the Chariot would bring this in. Whether it's the person that's driving the chariot that's the prize or the person, or if it's just on top of the chariot, because the chariot's a delivery, the messenger. You can't make it up. The Chariot follows the Star back home. And again, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been saying this a lot on live, that they keep channeling the home thing. Home. Something about homes. I'm blown the fuck away. Although, I don't know why I should be. I do this for a living. But even sometimes I am shocked. Jaw-dropping. Seriously? During this type of an energy reading, some of us high priestesses this year heard the Chariot. I heard it. I've talked about this before. Quite a few months ago, I heard it. Clear as day at my old apartment. And I went, why did the chariot come? And guess what? The chariot driver had on one of those gladiator masks. I couldn't see who he was. And I told my friend, holy shit, the chariot he just got here. What the hell? Well, what does he have? I don't see anything. It's just him. But he got a mask on. It's a gladiator mask. I can't see who he is. And I knew damn well that when the time was right, that mask would come off. See what I'm saying? Something arrives that's already arrived. The chariot can be Cancerian energy, but the chariot is about... The chariot reminds me of the story of Apollo and the sun. Or Ra, sun god. Masculine energy, right? With the sun. Sun is truth and illumination. The chariot is about victory, right? But it is a vessel. It's a delivery. Something's really interesting in this deck. There's no two horses. He has two new moons on his shoulders. You see that? There's no horses. And he also has a castle in the background. How long I've been channeling that damn castle on the hill? Bitch, I can't. You don't. Emperor Rise. Remember that reading I just did? 3 of Wands. Waiting for the ships to come in. I feel something. It's like how when animals can feel, they sense a storm before it comes, and they start acting really weird, and then humans go, what the hell are they doing? And then finally they realize, oh shit, it's because the storm's coming. That feels like this. It feels like I felt it before it came. And you can see, look at that, it's starting to become golden hour right there, right? With the sun either rising or setting. It looks to me like this sun is rising. Oh shit. Ooh, you heard me talk about the rising of the sun? Someone this weekend showed me the article about talk again of Pluto being named a planet again. Pluto was demoted and now is being promoted back again during Scorpio season, rising back up into power. There's something coming back into power. Is it you or them? Is it both of you? Always take it as it resonates. The 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. The 10 of fucking Cups, blocking it for the most part for many. This is masculine energy now. They've been blocking their happiness because of this energy. And feminines went through that first. The alphas, yeah, feminines are the alphas. So they already went through those things. The masculines are finishing this up or have already just come out of the cocoon. The 9 of Wands is why we call them the Wounded Warriors, because they've already been through some shit. And it's almost like, I can't go through that again. I don't want to go through that again. I can't go through that again. This is a good example of, you ever met somebody that tell you, I don't never want to have kids again? Or I never want to have kids, ever. Whether they've been wounded or not. I don't never want to get married again, or I don't ever want to get married. Then they meet somebody. And all of a sudden they go, I'm going to get married and I'm pregnant. And you be all, what the F? You said you would never, ever, ever. But it's because it's the person, right? That's this. They haven't met the right person yet here. When they meet the right person, everything clicks into place. On my live earlier, it was this whole thing about remembrance. Sometimes it's just this thing about, I don't remember you. It's like the movie The Vow with Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams, right? Such a beautiful movie. She gets into a car accident and she has amnesia and she doesn't recognize her husband. Doesn't mean she's not attracted to her husband, but she doesn't have that, oh my God, I'm so in love with my husband. She doesn't remember. Sometimes that's the whole point, is that they don't remember. And then during that live, they started singing to me freaking Karen Carpenter. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Said you'd be coming back again this way, baby. I'm sorry, I know my pipes are not great for singing, I know. Baby, 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 oh, baby, I I love you. What if the wish is I wish they would remember? I wish they would see me the way I see them. Sometimes when we look up at the stars, we look up and we admire them. We're looking up this way like, oh, look at them, how glorious they are. Little do we know, the stars are gazing back down at us, adoring us. For example, this person's too good to be true. Oh my gosh, you know, I don't know. Why would they choose me? Why would they want me? Why would the job want me? What? I don't understand. Just like you're looking up, gazing at the stars, they're gazing at you. There's been a bit of falling stars, huh? In the air, astrologically, as above, so below. Many stars have fallen. I remember now. I remember you. I have this feeling inside of me of like suspense, like I'm holding my breath. Page of Wands. It's a fox. I heard in my head, sly as a fox. Trying to hide in plain sight. That's the one with the mask. For myself personally, the chariot driver got off and arrived, but his mask was on, so I couldn't see who the fuck he was. I remember a minute ago, one of my friends told me, oh, you're going to have this option that comes in at the last second and you're not going to see it coming. But this is why on live earlier I talked about this. That something arrives that's already arrived. Meaning, is it something that we are already aware of? An option that we've already seen, but yet we're not ready to see it yet or accept it? Or is it not quite yet ready to be totally revealed? For example, well, I know something came in. I saw it. But I don't quite know the details. You see what I'm saying? It's going to differ for everybody. But something here is about being a sly fox. And sometimes we see things before they happen prematurely. They're like, oh shit, they saw it. Especially when you fucking with a high priestess. Yeah, you can shut me out of things from seeing certain stuff, but I'm catching glimpses, though. We be catching glimpses, and it's almost like I caught a glimpse. And they go, oh shit, she saw something. It's not ready yet. It's like if you peek behind a curtain, and behind the curtain is where everything's coming together, and they go, what are you doing? You can't see it yet. Sometimes we have peaks, but they're closing the curtain on us, the veil, the clouds. They don't want you to see it. It's not ready yet. They tried to hide it from you, but is it maliciously or is it out of protection? Six of Swords here. Something comes in at the midnight hour. How many times have you heard me say that? But it comes when you sleep. Oh my God, some of you could get a message while you're sleeping and then you wake up to it. It's a dream for some too. Some may get a dream of something and then remember something. But something happens when you're sleeping. It comes when you're sleeping is what I heard. And this is so symbolic too about sleeping, meaning I don't remember. It comes when I'm sleeping, when I don't remember. It comes when I don't remember, when I'm sleeping. Or you literally get something come when you're sleeping, like a message or something, an email. You have the Fool. Look at her eyes, they're closed. But she is literally stopping to smell the roses, and she also has this snake in front of her. And I was talking about this on live, how the past week or so, there's been this very strong pronounced snake energy around me. And I keep getting really freaked out thinking I'm going to like go in my bedroom and boom, there's a snake in there. Like it's just so strong. And yeah, snake is all about transformation and shit too, right? And it's also protective. And so, I mean, we all are feeling certain things right now, right? We feel it. Like I feel it, but I don't see it. You see, that's like this. Her eyes are closed, but it's right there. There's a flower right here too. Something's being revealed, but not just yet. It wasn't time. It was right in front of you. They used to always channel to me, Missy, it's right under your nose. And then this weekend also, they were saying some shit to me when I was channeling about she wears the truth. The truth is on her. She wears the truth. Remember now, we always read between the lines. Is it literal? For some, it could be a shirt you're wearing, and there's your answer. She wears the truth. For some of you, it's a necklace. For some of you, it's something you wear. But then also for some of you, it's not a literal thing that you wear. For some of you, it could be... I don't want to ruin it, because I feel like the epiphany is very important. It's the whole aha moment, and that's the thing about it, of why a lot of times it's clouded and it's veiled, because it's the whole reveal that makes it so much more as opposed if someone tells you, imagine if something so glorious is happening behind the scenes, behind a curtain, and you have someone telling you, okay, so there's a table and a white tablecloth and candles and there's like a plate and there's like flowers. It's not the same as if like you were to see this glorious table setting with like crystal chandeliers and beautiful candles lit and gold goblets and beautiful plates and flower petals all over the floor. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different when you see it for yourself than if someone explains it to you or tries to tell you. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Ooh. Look at this Two of Wands. Starting to see. Now I'm choosing a path. I'm choosing a wand because now I can see it. She has the world in one hand now. Something here is there's distance. Or there's travel. She's choosing. She makes a choice. He or she, right? Take that as it resonates. A choice is made. Action will now be taken. The Knight of Wands. See what she has on her head? It's like a shield, but you can see her face, like a mask almost. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the gladiator mask, except the gladiator mask, they have like those pointy things on the top of the head, almost like feathers almost. You know what I mean? And like the whole head part is like covered. Hers is like it's only here. Like this. It's like there's no more fight. I don't have to hide myself anymore like this so you only see my eyes like a masquerade mask. I'm going to show you my face. I'm going to reveal me. It's me. Or it's her. It's you. It's him. It's this, I'm going to show. I'm not afraid to hide it. This could be, I'm hiding because what if I'm wrong? This is, fuck it if I'm wrong. Rolling the dice. I love you. And I know it's you. But we don't want to do that because, see, people take this and they run with it. And especially non-awakened, low-vibed people. They don't understand the art of discernment of how you're not going to take this and run with this and like it's an unrequited situation or it's, you know, you still trying to force a connection to happen with a person that they just ain't trying to be with you, right? This is about when you understand. This is it. This is it. We're no longer going through karmic relationships already. This is it. It's something about revealing herself. One more, Spirit. One more, please. Oh, it's the Ace of Cups. Cut it out. I'm done. I'm done. My cup runneth over. I'm done. Sorry, that was my lipstick. I'm done. I don't know what to tell you guys except told you so. 2 hands. Look in this deck. It's 2 hands holding the Ace of Cups, and then there's 2 birds as opposed to only one. It's a mirror. I'm looking up at the stars, but the stars is looking at me. I'm looking up at the stars, but the stars are looking at me. The tree. Let's get a couple of Lenormand. The owls. These 2 flew. The stars and the ship. The stars. What was our second card? The chariot and the ship. When ships are lost out at sea, they follow the North Star back home. There's something at night happening too. Yeah, remember I said it comes when you're sleeping? Owls are nocturnal, y'all. Something comes at night. This is also extreme wisdom and this curiosity too. Somebody, I've channeled this already before. They watch you at night, or you watch them at night. I mean, hello, we watch the stars at night, don't we? There's something about at night and watching. And then the tree. Something about the roots of this tree. I'm going to read it from the Lenormand. Number 5, that's the number of change. Life, health, body, grounded, mind, reflection, spiritual beliefs, earth, legacy, time, sacrifices, recovery, relative, growth, environment, nature, spirit, and it's also for personal growth. There's an awakening here, but it's more than an awakening. I am flowing, but rooted. You've heard me say that, right? I think it was last year, maybe. I am rooted, but I flow. The grounding is the roots, right? But then we're also free-flowing because we are attached to nothing. We are connected to everything. It's very important, this thing. It's almost like somebody makes that connection of the I am that I am theory. It's not really a theory, it is what it is, but not everybody believes it. They have to come into this knowing of it, right? Look, the fox on the bottom. I'm telling you, something here was trying to be hidden. I feel slightly feverish today, I don't know why. Although I don't have a fever, I just feel like that. Maybe the ketosis flu. All right, you guys, anyway, here you have it, your moon magic energy for this 11/11 full moon gateway. Today is the 12th, but this energy is going to last for a minute. Something arrives that's already arrived, and it is definitely an old wish coming true. Something is coming home. The chariot is following the North Star. It's all about the star. You know, the star is kind of like the star here, if you will. This is going to be absolutely amazing energy. All right, you guys. Bloom bracelets are being all shipped out today. Reminder, if you bought that second batch of bloom bracelets, you got to wait a little bit for the new beads to come in. Not the regular bloom, but the dark side of the moon ones, right? If you got that second batch that I had put up. First batch, you guys are going out today too. Divinity bracelets are not set to go out until next week, okay? So if you have an order that contains a divinity bracelet, your order will not go out till next week. Thank you everybody for your patience. I am still not accepting any personal readings, okay, until I catch up with the old ones. But again, thanks for your patience. There was one more thing I want to say. Oh, I'm going to be putting out another intimate reading either today or tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that, okay? All right, you guys, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.